And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Nathan Eovaldi. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per nine ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Austin Riley.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Bryson Stott at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. 1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Called strike right there.
Full count.
Out to center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Austin Riley. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
High in the air, out to right. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Sucks. Here's the veteran second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
That misses, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, there's no doubt, Boog. He's really struggling at the plate right now. It's hard to watch. Coming off a month where he only hit 200, so there's not a lot for him to feel good about. But sometimes a change in the calendar can really make a difference for whatever reasons. And with that said, I'm interested to see what kind of at-bats he puts together in this one. I hope we see some signs of life.
Nolan Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 ball hitter up. So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And the righty deals. Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Evaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swings here and blasts one left field. And gone. He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 40 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Danny Jansen stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
improve. If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Yep.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have...
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor makes the catch. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Josh Bell. Miles back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's Jason Hayward. Went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Here goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Towards first, sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know it was a ground ball, but it was was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So one out with two aboard. And stepping in for the Yankees, Michael A. Taylor.
Ball one.
That misses the zone.
One ball.
And that's ball
No
one.
strike.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At the belt and fires. Popped up. Should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Two down.
Batting him up.
Barry Sanchez at the plate. Down the middle for a strike. 1-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Bell, the runner at third. Rizzo at first. Two out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Took him out. And that's strikeout number one. Top half of the third inning. And now the DH, Nick Martini. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Martini goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting ninth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And it skips in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
In the dirt, and it's 3-2. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a good eye there. Strike one. 1-1 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Taylor in position. And there's two down. This is Bryson's stop. Pitch misses inside. And it's 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. On the ground. Throw on to Rizzo. And that is the inning. Back here in New York, it's Xander Bogaerts now. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's in the dirt. A 1-1. That one missed. In for a strike, 2-2. Got it. And one out now.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Arenado batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And another ball. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Yankees. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. And he'll shoot. This to third. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball one there.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Outside low, and that's ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Out to short. Zips it to first. He's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Gurriel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
No.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Get out of town. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
You'll one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. Here now the Red Sox DH. Nick Martini flied to right his first time. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Eovaldi checks the runner, and he's back in standing. So 2 balls and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brad Boxberger getting loose out there. Montero getting cranked up as well. And that's a little high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Cowser off of first with 2 away. And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Abrams in the box again, takes the strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hammer, base hit, fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and we'll be back. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Stop. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The pitch. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Austin Riley on deck for Boston. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, only on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Riley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Bounce to the right. Rizzo. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's some real power at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. Third home run of the season, and they cut it to the lead. It's 5-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Hayward at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The wind of the pitch. That missed by a lot. 2-1. The Yankees trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. Hayward checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. And here is Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one a little below the knees. 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. Boxberger back to work. Outside low. Ball one. Boxberger, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a pop-up. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And there's a ball. One, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Gurriel, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, just missed.
3-0.
Slider clips the zone. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter. Fought off foul. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner on the move. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Man at second. That one finds a corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. And they get Arenado for the out.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Stanton up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
Runner takes off for 3rd. Strike in there. To 3rd. Tag. Got him. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over.
When you get thrown out at 3rd with 2 outs, outs. You kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Rafael Montero.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Hoagie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
Ball,
outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams up next for the Red Sox. Center field. Hayward moving in on this one. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 2. Mize back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Salcedo also throwing.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. The wind to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. 2-1. Just missed. Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jason Hayward. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Peralta warming up as well. Flips the corner, and the count 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw on to Rizzo. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Austin Riley up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
In the air, center field. Moving under it. And there's two away. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Rizzo. And that'll do it. Nothing doing. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Anthony Rizzo digs in now. And here it comes. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The pitch. And a foul ball. The Yankees looking to rally. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he deals. That just misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. That misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
And next for New York, Michael A. Taylor. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. on the corner for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jansen in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Next offer in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-2. And that's down and away. Two down. Line drive. Come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Lane.
And next for the Red Sox, Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside just missed. The pitch.
Ball.
That catches the outside corner, and the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Late sink on that fastball. I mean, the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, right side, and it gets by him, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, Colton Cowser. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
2-2 now. Right side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. No run. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Spire.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. puts it away for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 3. Out to short. Abrams slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Going to count 1 and 2. Didn't chase that time. And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for New York, Josh Bell. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. Yanks straight. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Martini, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Check swing, no appeal. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
And another ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
This ball well hit, left center field, and that splits the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Bryson Stott.
1 ball, no strike.
Martini on third. Abrams stands at second. No outs. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. The run scores from third. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Austin Riley. And a foul ball. Runners in the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop on it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On its way to the corner, Bell sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Bernardino in his second season, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. High chopper to third. Arenado throws across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. Aaron Lee taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Hayward. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Started to swing, held up.
1-0.
And the slider just misses. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
He's 2 outs away. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Bounced up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Gets the outside corner with that one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Yeah. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins.